Hey team, I hope everyone is having a great March. I know I am. Transitioning into having two children instead of one has been quite the experience, but man, I'm loving it. I really appreciate your patience as I learn to adapt to this lifestyle. And I wanted to share with you some things that I've been reading and just doing in my spare time. I'm not working my Plexus business full time like I normally do, as most of you know, but I'd still fit it into my nooks and crannies. When I'm breastfeeding, I read my network marketing book. I try to check in on Facebook and see what everybody's up to. I see what you're posting in your team pages, on your Facebooks. And I want to say this. It is time for us to get your ask in gear. You heard me correctly. Get your ask in gear. ASK. What does that mean? Emily, why are you Plexus swearing at me? You need to ask yourself. You need to ask your sponsor. You need to ask for referrals. And you need to ask your potentials the following things that I'm going to cover with you. When we don't have our ask and gear, we kind of drift away. We lose focus of why we joined, our purpose, and why we're doing this business. Sometimes our focus is on the wrong thing, and maybe we come off as money hungry or salesy or not very genuine. So this is just a personal reminder that it's time. We're 3 months into the new year. Tax return checks are coming back. We have people that want to join that are ready to invest in their health and in this opportunity. And it's up to us to get our asking gear and to start asking the right questions and reaching out to the right people so that we can grow our businesses and improve our skills. So like I said, number one, you need to ask yourself. Here are some things that you can ask yourself to remind you why you're doing what you're doing, to remind you about the products that you fell in love with. Why did you join? You need to ask yourself that question. Maybe you're an ambassador for the last 3 hours, or maybe you've been an ambassador for the last 3 months. Maybe it's been almost 2 years like me. Why did you join? Go back to that why. Your original why. What made you fall in love with Plexus? Why do you love Plexus? Is it the products? Is it the compensation plan? Is it both? Is it the friendships that you've learned to love and you're falling in love with all these people? How many people have you reached out to in the last 30 days? You need to ask yourself that. If you're a leader and you have more than one person on your team and you're telling them, go for silver, you can promote, you got this, I'll help you. Ask yourself how many people you've reached out to. Have you gone silver for the month? Have you shared publicly yet? Are you too afraid to share about Plexus publicly? You've been an ambassador for 2 months, but you're an ambassador in hiding. You're not ready to share with your friends and family just yet. Maybe it's time. Make that why video. Make that first Plexus post on Instagram or Facebook. Ask yourself, have you shared publicly yet? And if not, why? 2 more questions that you can ask yourself. Am I being consistent? And when I say, are you being consistent, I mean with your products. Are you taking them every single day? There is a beautiful testimony by Ginger Loki. She's a Louisiana ambassador, and she was at convention last year, and she said she never missed a day of her Plexus products. She showed her 1 year before and after photo. She said, this is 365 days of taking Plexus every single day. At the time, she wasn't able to work out right away because of her lifestyle and her weight management. But now she is, but it was consistent product use that got her the results she was looking for. So ask yourself, are you being consistent with your products? Are you being consistent with following up with customers and following up with your team? Do you forget to do this? Put it on a calendar. Put it in the calendar on your phone. Remind yourself that you have to be consistent in this business. Lastly, am I coachable? We have tons of fabulous uplines and leaders and awesome people on our team, and a lot of you have people in between you and I. So say if I'm your leader and then there's 3 people in between us. Remain coachable and listen to the uplines in between us. I may have been doing this longer. I may have a higher rank, but that doesn't mean they can't teach you something. You trusted them. You joined a part of their downline. Let yourself go. Let yourself go. Learn to make new friends and to remain coachable in your business, because if you're not being coachable, you're not going to learn anything new and you're not ready for success, for being honest. Your next getting your ask in gear is asking your sponsor. There's 4 things that I wrote down that you can talk to your sponsor about. Number 1 is asking them to set goals with you. If you don't have goals, what are you doing? What are you aiming for? You need to ask your upline to set some goals with you or set them for yourself. Ask them to set up 3-way calls. If you have a brand new ambassador that just joined your team, ask them to get on a 3-way call with you. Let's help them go silver. Let's talk about products and what they do for our bodies. Your uplines want to do this with you. Ask them for 3 to 5 basics that you can start with. Maybe you're brand new, or maybe it's been a while and you're just now coming back into your business and you're wondering, what do I need to be doing again? What are some things I can do to make my business better? So ask your upline, say, hey, can you give me some 3 to 5 things I can work on and put my focus onto? And then lastly, ask yourself, what books am I reading to improve my skills? What am I doing right now in my business to improve my skills? Hello, this is my favorite book, Go Pro by Eric Worre. This is something that all of us can read and order online, and it will help you improve your skills. It will help you see the bigger picture of why network marketing is better. So those are some things you can ask your sponsor. The next one is asking for referrals. If you want to get your ask in gear, ask for referrals. Don't be a chicken. Ask your best friend's parents, their siblings. We know people everywhere. Oh, if these products aren't for you, that's okay. Do you know anyone that has headaches all the time? Do you know someone that is currently going to the doctor all the time for blood sugar regulation issues? Do you know anybody with A, B, or C? Think of why you use the products. And instead of impersonally posting on Facebook a status like this that says, if you know someone with blank, blank, and blank, have them contact me. That is so salesy. You pull out your phone and you call someone up and say, hey, you've been posting a lot and I saw that you've been going to a new gym. Can you pass out some business cards for me at your gym? Or go to the local tanning salon and say, hey, can I leave my business cards here and some pink drink samples? Get yourself out there and get your ask in gear by asking for referrals. Lastly, ask your potentials. You guys, this does not have to be as scary as a lot of you make it. When you are asking your potentials, these are a couple of questions that you can start with. Have they ever heard of Plexus? Easy, I know. It's mind blown. Have they ever heard of Plexus? Have they ever tried it? Have they ever tried the pink drink? If you're so afraid to start that conversation about Plexus, more often than not, they've seen your posts. Sometimes they never have, but you can ask them, hey, have you ever heard of Plexus? Have you ever tried it? I'd love to send you a sample. Or even someone that likes all of your posts, message them, hey, would you like a sample? Thank you so much for supporting me and my business, and I'm getting started through social media. I would love to send you a sample. Or lastly, do you want to go to an opportunity event with me and learn about Plexus? Learn about the financial aspect and the opportunity that is at stake for you and me? Don't be afraid to reach out to your potentials. People pray for what we have, the products and this amazing opportunity and compensation plan. So be bold and get your ask in gear for the rest of March.